Okay. Richie, she will view it later, I believe. Yeah. Okay. So I will share my screen with you to show you a PowerPoint. Let me see, share screen. Yeah, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes, sure.
Okay. Okay. So, you know, NCFE, it means Northern Council for Further Education. So it's a board in the UK that is recognized internationally that is for education after high school. Okay. And this is a course level 3, which is what enables you, if you go anywhere in the world, you can be recognized as an early years practitioner. Okay. And in the UK, you would be counted as you're part of the teaching team. Okay. And CASH is a board that is only for early years, but they are under NCFE. Okay, that's why when you see NCFE CASH level 3, it's actually NCFE is the board that will give you the certificate. Okay, and because now we are at the final phase of being accredited by KHDA, your certificate at the end will have NCFE and will have also the stamp of KHDA. So you don't have problem in the UAE. You know, some centers, they are not officially recognized in the UAE, so you cannot have it stamped. Okay, but you'll be able to have your certificate stamped. Okay, so what does the qualification says? It says it's the aim of this qualification is to prepare you to become an earlier educator, and you will be able to work with any age from birth to 5, and you will also gain knowledge of children. There are 2 people in the waiting room, I will admit. Okay, welcome to the ones joining us. We've started and the session is recorded. And also knowledge for children age 5 to 7. Okay, and once you finish this qualification, you enter what you say the workforce as early years educators. Now, the total qualification time, which means the time we will be together, the time you'll spend in the class with observation plus the homework time, is 610 hours. Okay, so TQT, total qualification time, is the total time with your homework, with everything. And guided learning hours means the time you'll be either with me or any other mentor that will be with you, either in the class or in Zooms or in face-to-face meetings. Okay, so if you divide this number, usually this is a qualification you can finish in 1 year. It's very difficult to finish it in less than a year because there's a lot to do. But usually students will take up to 18 months. It's very, very reasonable. Okay. So don't panic if you feel, no, it's too much per week. I want to take a bit more time. It's no problem at all. Okay. And you need to have 61 credits to be able to qualify for the course. And I will explain to you, usually 1 credit takes approximately 8 hours to finish. Okay. If you have questions, note them down. I will stop regularly during the course and you can ask more questions. So now I need to be able to, okay, I have to escape to change the slide, it seems. Okay, so how it works, this qualification is made up of units and each represent a small step of learning. You will see it's really cut in small step that you can complete usually within a week. So you can complete, as I said, the qualification at your own pace. You remember when we had the group with Rahma, Afshan, Christine, and we all finished for the cash 3? They actually took 24 months, okay? So there is no shame. We'll try to finish it within 1 year and maximum 18 months, but don't panic, okay? There is range of your own pace. And you will see that the units you take, I don't want this to happen to anybody, but let's say mid-course, you say, you know, I cannot continue, it's too much for me, I want to, you know, they can be circumstances. What you achieve, it's still what we call you will still keep it, because they are the qualification in NCFE. When you finish some units, it can count towards, let's say, an award. It doesn't mean that you lost everything, okay? But we'll talk, hopefully it will not happen for you, but I just wanted to make sure that you know about that. Now, how the units are organized. There are 3 themes, okay? One theme, which we will start with next week, hopefully, is all about health and well-being for the children. Okay, so it will be the food, the exercise, the PSED, all that is theme 1. Then theme 2 is all about legislation, safeguarding, about your own professional practice, how we are going to assess your practice. And theme 3 is all about child development, the importance of play, and how you plan and how you observe the children, okay? And how you prepare them in the end with the executive functions and the different skills they need for school readiness, okay? And for each of in each theme, you have, the learning is cut into learning outcomes. So learning outcomes, it says what you need to do, be able to do, these are the skills, and what you should be able to understand, which is the knowledge, okay? So there are 2 main types of learning outcome. You have the skill base that we can observe in the class, that you'll be able to present, and knowledge, okay? What you need to know, okay? In terms of, let's say, safeguarding, you will have to know what are the regulations in the UK, what are the regulations in the UAE, okay? And you will see in the learning outcome, I will post the learning outcome on the WhatsApp group. Some of them, the very few ones, they have a star, and it means that it's knowledge-based only, okay? But if there is no star for the majority, it means that it's either only skill-based or it's a combination of skill and knowledge, okay? And honestly, cash 3, it's 70% it's skills, okay, that we'll be able to observe in the classroom. And 30% knowledge, okay? The big chance you have that all of you are working in the classroom, you are already experienced. So I really believe you can complete that. And this shows that all the hard work you've put in until now, it will show on also an international certification. So how we will assess competence? For every learning outcome, you will see, we will tell you, this is what you need to show, this is what you need to provide as an evidence, okay? So I will show you some examples. For every single learning outcome, we'll tell you, okay, you need to do this, or I will come and observe you in the class, or you need to plan an activity and show the plan, or you need to do a presentation for the others. It's also part of it, because as once you are level 3, you should also be able to explain to somebody else who is level 1, let's say, what they need to do. So it's not only you, it's how you're going to manage the others in the class. So I will stop here before I go more in details into the learning outcomes. You have any questions?
None so far.
Okay, okay. You can see when I change the slides, you can see?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So
Yeah.
you remember I told you how many themes we will have?
3.
Three themes. Yes. So the first theme is about health and well-being. Okay. And in this you will have, so unit 1.1, unit 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5. And I will show you among this, let's say unit 1.1, in this one you have again cut in small bites for you to work on. Okay. That's why they made it very, you know, they changed a lot since even we took it in 2013 or 14, I can't remember. They made it very, you know, it's little bites at a time that you need to work on without worrying about, oh my God, I need to do all that. Okay, so they made it very practical. So the first unit is about support healthy lifestyle for children through food and nutrition. And we're going to do a practical example of what are the schemes in the UK, what is happening currently in our nursery, how can we improve, you'll come up with suggestions, what concerns we have. So it's very practical. And you can see at the, you see there are 3 columns: level, okay, credit, and guided learning hours, GLH. So basically the first unit, you see one, it's the one that takes the longest time. Okay, then, and with this, when you complete it, that will give you 2 credits. And you remember how many credits altogether you need to complete for the whole course?
610. 610.
610.
No, this is number of hours, 61 credits.
61, yes.
Yeah, 61 credits. So let's say
Yeah.
if you complete this unit 1.1, then you'll get already 2 credits. And this is how you will work through the course until you reach 61. Okay? Some units, you see, they are at level 2. Some units, they are level 3. So let's say you completed the first unit 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. It's at level 2, okay? And it's also part of the level 2 course. But because you're going to do level 1.4 and 1.5, globally, this is counted at your level 3 course. Okay? And you see there is a star for one of the units.
Yeah.
Which
Yes.
star, which unit is with a star?
1.5.
1.5. It means this one, I will not be able to assess in the class. This is something it's knowledge based. So it's either you're going to write something, a paragraph, or you're going to present something, but it's not through something you can do practically. Okay. And then theme 2, about legislation, frameworks, professional practice. And you notice that all of these ones, they are at level 3, okay? They're a bit higher. And the first one will be about understanding all the laws that relate to safeguarding of children, protection of children, and welfare of children. So we will look at UAE law and UK law and even what we have at the United Nations level, okay? Then you have use the laws relating to health and safety of children, how you're going to apply that, what we are doing, how our policies are reflecting that, how we are going to follow the law relating to equality, diversity, and how we are trying to include children, even if children might have some challenges, okay? So all this is about also, you know, you will be part of the team looking at what is currently happening and how we can improve, okay? Then we look at working in sorry, Dawn? Okay. The other unit will be working in partnership. So we are working in partnership with REACH. We are working in partnership with other entities. So that will be about that. And your own professional development, because even after you finish CASH 3, how you're going to continue You know, it's a profession where there's so much new knowledge that are being that is being delivered. And how you remember how before the ones who've been with us since 2016, we wouldn't even talk about executive functions, yeah? And this is based, now we're talking a lot about it because it's based on all the research that has happened in neuroscience and child development. So how you keep yourself informed about all that. And then the unit 3, and if you see, so unit 1, it gives you 2 + 2 + 2, 6, 7, 8, 9 credits. And theme 2, it gives you 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 credits. But look at theme 3. This is the one that is the highest weight, okay? Because really about what you're doing with the children in the class. So understanding what does it mean play in the early years, okay? How we plan, lead, review the play, how we observe them, how we promote enabling environments. So all this for you, you know, for somebody who has, you know, there's some people, they just have a little bit of experience and they will be placed, they will do placement for level 3, but you have so much knowledge already. You know, when we talk about enabling environment, you know what it means. A lot of them starting cash 3, they don't know what it means. So really, you'll be able to do great, I'm sure. Then we'll talk about the literacy skills, then the maths, how we can help them develop. So something we will have to organize, let's say if we have Mary-Elsie with the babies, okay? She will still need to be able to manage if she is with children who are 3+ or 4+. So we will have to make a schedule where we help each other in terms of covering. Maybe Dawn will have to spend time a little bit with Lizel and vice versa. So this is something we will do throughout the year, okay, to make sure that each one of you has some chances to work with different ages. How we support children to school, going to school, how we help them with all the cognitive skills, including the executive functions, how we support language development, how we support physical, so all the areas of learning. And then you will have one unit about children with additional needs and how to make observation and plan according to the observations that you made. And the last one, which is a long assignment, is you choose a child and you're going to observe the child throughout several months, okay? Where was the child and how you assess, and then what did you plan and how you help the child develop. So it's one case study, okay? And that's why this one is very high. You know, the last 2 ones are 5 credits each, because these are the most heavy assignments that you'll have to do. Okay, so this is how it is. But again, in each of these units, I will show you now how they cut it, they split it, they cut it in even smaller bites. Okay, so in order to be certified, you need to pass all the units. Okay, it's not in some of the cash qualifications, you have some compulsory and mandatory units and you have some optional ones. But in this cash 3, all the units are compulsory. They are internally assessed and we have currently 7 assessors, okay, who will be working with you. The 7 assessors are Lisa, Sarah, butterflies, Sima, Hala, myself, Safa, and who else? There's one more. Sorry.
Rukaya.
Rukaya. Yeah. Okay. So it doesn't mean that you'll have the same person each time. That can vary, but these are the ones who will be working with you. Okay. I will be the one delivering the formal training, but all the coaching in the class, all that will not be me necessarily. Okay. So you pass all the units. This longitudinal study, what I was telling you about, where you're going to follow a child for a long period of time, and your observation in the class. Okay. So these are the 3 things that you will complete in order to get certified. So I take you one of the learning outcome we saw in theme 1. Okay, so it was 1-1. 1-1, which is support healthy lifestyle for children through the provision of food and nutrition. This learning outcome has been cut into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different bites. Okay, and for each of these ones, there will be an assignment to do. So 1-1-1, understand the impact of food and nutrition on children's health development. So you need to do something with that. That can be a discussion we have together. That can be a paragraph that you write. That can be a PowerPoint that you present. I will show you some examples now. It will be very varied. It will be not only, exam type with a tick the correct answer. No, there might be some where we do that, but most of it will be very varied. So I show you, let's say, oops, sorry. Yeah, for this one, let's say explain the first one, understand the impact of food and nutrition on children's health and development. They ask you to do 3 tasks. Okay, explain what is meant by healthy eating. So you can write a paragraph about that. Evaluate national and local initiatives which promote healthy eating. So you'll have to think about what have we seen in the UAE that encourages children and families to eat healthier. Okay, for when it comes to physical exercise, we'll be able to talk about Dubai challenge. Yeah, that we'll do in November. Yeah, and then the 3rd task will be describe food and drink requirements in relation to current frameworks. So we'll have to study the frameworks, and then you'll have to write or present something about what are the requirements, let's say, how much children they should bring for the age when they are in the nursery. Okay, so this is an example how this point 1 is one of the 5 tasks you will need to do for one learning outcome of theme 1. Okay, I just wanted you to have an idea of how things will develop. I would expect you're already in placement full week. Okay, so a lot of the assignments and a lot of the assessments we'll do will be through your practice, because that will be the easiest for you. Okay, however, I would expect that you are able to you'll have 2 hours of either Zoom or face-to-face meeting per week. And we will vote when it's the best time for that. Okay, that is more convenient for all of us. And apart from this, I would expect you to have around 2 hours for homework per week, average, to finish it within a year. Okay, so it means some week it might be less, some week it might be more, but I'm giving you an average of what time. So it would mean 4 hours per week of formal learning. Okay. Now, the things we'll have to be very careful about. We can help each other by brainstorming, saying what could we talk about for this assignment. This we will prepare for each assignment, so you will know exactly what to do. Okay. However, what is not allowed is that you will find something on the internet, I will copy and paste, which is called plagiarism. Okay, because you know what at NCFE what they do, they will put your assignment in a software that will say whether this was copied and pasted from anybody else or from the internet. So you have to be very careful about that, because basically you will be not able to take any course for MCFE ever again if you do that. So we'll have to be very careful about this. It doesn't mean you cannot find help on the internet, because there's a lot of resources we will be using from the internet. However, you will have to, let's say you read something, then when you write a paragraph, you will close the source and you write with your own words, okay? Just to make sure that it's not considered plagiarism. And there are some sites, even on eBay, they say we will sell you an assignment. The whole assignment for Unit 1 is done for you, okay? This is also completely forbidden, obviously. And what can happen, they will cancel your application, and they will also put your name as not able to register for any other course. So we have to take that seriously, okay? So, and don't worry, we will do it. You see how it's cut step by step, step by step. And for every assignment, we'll discuss a lot to make sure that every one of you say, I'm clear, okay? So that's the support we will give from our side. Okay, so this is the general information. Let me know if you have any questions, if there are things that you're concerned about that we can address now or later. Yes.
Excited to go further.
Obviously, something I want to know from you, every one of you will be registered on a portal from the UK, where we will upload, or let's say if I do a conversation with you, even the recording, we call that professional discussion. The recording will be uploaded in the system, because from the UK, they are checking, okay? We are the internal assessors, and we have a company in the UK, and the main person is Robert. He's the internal quality assurance. He's coming on the 4th of November to the UAE. He's in London, but he will come, and he will follow with us online to make sure that each one of you also is not falling behind and is continuing progressing correctly. And you will have your own account in the portal where you upload all the assessments, everything, so they can check from their side, okay? They might not check every single one of you. They might say, okay, out of the 10 learners that we have, we'll check 3 by chance. And for another unit, they might check 3 others, okay? But obviously, everybody has to be on top of things to make sure that all our assessments are at the right level, okay? What I want to make sure of is see what is currently available for you in terms of laptops, okay? So that we support you, making sure that, because I know some of you might be able to, maybe we can do a rota when you're in the nursery. So every day, one of you has some time for that. But we could also see, we give you some laptops at home. So I wanted to know how many laptops you currently have at your disposal.
I have one at home.
Only one.
Lisa Lahat has every one of us here we have.
Yeah, we have laptop already, teacher.
Miss Dawn has?
I
Dawn, you
do have. I do have.
So what you will do for me, tell me how many laptops altogether you have, and then we'll see how many we can land for the duration of the course, okay?
Okay.
I have two laptops that are that will be landed, but you will put that on the WhatsApp group, okay? Yeah. And what I will put on until we have all your names on the portal, I will be using the WhatsApp group for the resources. So today I will put the recording of this session, and I will put the list of all the learning outcomes for each unit. Okay? Just for you to have an idea of what we will have to cover. Okay?
Okay.
How does it sound?
Sounds good.
Exciting.
That's good. Yeah, we'll do it. Okay, it's
Yes.
important. It's for your next step in life, and I'm so proud of you, honestly. And when I see what you need to do, I know you will do well because you have so much experience already. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So you take care and indicate for me a number of laptops all together you have at your disposal, and we'll work out something for you. Okay.
Okay.
Have a good Sunday, and I see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Madam. Thank you. Bye.